All right, Christmas Day special fire in the hole. Got my bitchin' Metallica toque that Max bought for me. Figured I'd bust out an old Metallica shirt. This one goes way back, way back. Woo, look at all those pusshead drawings. Woo. That was the Guns N' Roses Metallica Faith No More tour. That shirt's from the postponed Toronto show after the Montreal riot. That went crazy in the streets. So I finally I could get to see the show. So today, Christmas. Max bought me the Wicked Toque and got me a 4-pack of sauces from Chilly Chiles. 3 of them beginner sauces. Green Market was one. Small Axe was another. Same company, two different sauces. And what was the other? The green one, the Verde, was the Howler Monkey Verde. Uh, very, very vinegary, very green, good flavor. But when I need the Verde, I think I'll go to the Mrs. Renfro's jalapeno salsa. That's got ridiculous heat for jalapeno sauce. So the 4th sauce in the collection was this little mystery item, which I thought was kind of the throwaway. I didn't think it was going to wind up being very much. But so it's Currie Organics Hot Sauce, hot sauce, right? Doesn't say Puckerbutt anywhere. Doesn't say Ed Currie anywhere. It's just totally nondescript. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let me tell you, if somebody just bought this, it looks like a nice hot sauce, and put some on their food, what would happen to them was exactly what happened to Gazoo today. So I wanted to taste it. I opened it up at the table, had a smell. Smells brilliant. Pepper forward sauce, just tons of pepper. I suspect mostly Reaper, I'd have to guess, from the smell, and from the heat is just ridiculous. So I got the neck clog with the skewer. I tasted a bit. I said, wow, this sauce has heat. This is really hot. Because they took the skewer from me and cleaned off the skewer, and the hilarity ensued, let's just say, because she ran to the kitchen and got water, and she had her tongue in the water, and then she grabbed an ice cube, and she was with an ice cube, and there was drool coming down her arm, did all down, like, it was just wild. It was, I think, probably worse even than when the honey bonnet sauce from also from Ed Currie, deranged madman, making crazy stuff. So hats off to Ed Currie for making sauces that hurt my wife, and that make me feel alive. So it's a very thick sauce. Has there we go. Come on. Has a lot of texture to it. Like I said, the heat is really no joke. It's absolute. Okay, there we go. Gosh, that's what I wanted right there. That's enough of that. Spoonful. Up. Can't tip it too much, but you can see there's a pretty good tablespoon there. Man, it smells powerful. So when I had my taste earlier, I took a little bit on the teaspoon after Gizzy got burned because I couldn't believe it was actually that hot. I took a little spoonful and it got me in the back of the throat like a fresh pot. That's never happened with a sauce before. Not that I can recall anyway. I know Hellfire Fiery Fool, when I did a tablespoon of that, man, it lit me up, but it never got me like a fresh pot. I think there's a difference. I think this is a lot of puree, and it smells very much like the Reaper Squeezins. Ingredient list is almost the same, except for the turmeric and the onion powder, garlic powder, like just putting a little flavor in there. And I'd easily say this is in my top 3 of hottest sauces I've ever tasted. I put Haico's Health, or what was it? I can't even remember now. All of a sudden, I put Fiery Fool there, Reaper Squeezins, Gator Squeezins, and why can I not remember? Devil's Brew. Thank you, stupid brain. Let me get back to killing you with beer. So, this Christmas edition, Merry Christmas to everyone. Wherever you are, whatever hot sauces or peppers you're eating, and fire in the hole. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is just ridiculously hot. So I tried to find some information on this sauce, but gave up dead ends everywhere I went. The Puckerbutt site had it listed on Google, the Google page, but then when you get there, it's a dead page. I tried to poke around a little bit in their store to see if they had an organics line, and I don't know why, but I think maybe Ed's dividing this company from Puckerbutt, the organic side of the business. I'd have to guess from the flavor of that sauce that it's almost entirely Reapers, because the pepper flavor is just absolutely astounding. It doesn't have the bitter like a pod has, but it bites like a pod. The sauce, there must be a lot of puree as well as cooked pods in there. It might even just be a Squeezin sauce with just a couple extra ingredients. As you can see, the color is very red. I don't suspect that there's any pepper X in there or anything like that. Who knows when this sauce came out, what year. I noticed after, wrong side, stupid. Noticed a long time after we got home and tasted it that there is a Puckerbutt pepper on the side. That's the only thing that connects it. On the bottle it says something about Smokin Ed Currie's bin. Let me try to read this here. So, small grower. I should have taken a picture of it. And it says grower, distributor. No, I can't read that. Whew. That has some serious heat. That is one delicious sauce. I'm going to have a bow tonight. It's going to be dripping with that. Steam bun. It will go perfect with a steam bun. Because you can get a hint of the vinegar, but the vinegar doesn't become a vinegar sauce. It just becomes a pure pepper sauce, a pure pepper sauce. Like the ones I mentioned, like Haico's Devil Brew, that's a real peppery sauce. Hellfire, Fiery Fool, that's a super peppery sauce. Reaper Squeezins, obviously. Gator Squeezins, obviously. Last Dab is hot like that, but not pepper forward like that. There's a lot of other stuff, other spices and things that take it off course from just delivering the true flavor of the pepper. That's got a really good burn. If I had to guess the Scoville heat unit rating on this sauce, I would put it at somewhere between 100 and maybe 100,000-ish. Because it's way hotter than way hotter than Dawson's original ID. I don't know if it's as hot as the Blair's Ultra. No, not Ultra. After Death? Sudden Death. Blair's Sudden Death. That's the 100,000 one. I'd probably put this in the category. Might even be a little hotter than that, but because of the extract in the Blair's, it's going to, comparing apples and oranges, really. Anything with extract is going to be ridiculously hot. In a not honest way, I guess, in a dishonest way. I like sauces that just give you just the facts, man. In a very honest way. I find the burn is a lot longer on this one than the Hellfire, the Fiery Fool. I can remember doing the Hellfire and thinking, wow, that's a hot sauce, but it didn't stick with me. This one is just lingering like crazy. I've still got it all over the back of my tongue. Again in the throat, but not quite as bad as the last time. Feel it all the way down my esophagus, right down to my belly. I can feel it in the pit of my stomach. I can actually feel it there. Still breathing funny. Obviously nowhere near the heat of a fresh pod like a scorpion or a reaper or something like that. That's a kind of heat that soaks in and leaves you burning. But I gotta say, this is easily one of the hottest sauce out of a jar sauces that I've ever had. And I'm gonna love eating this whole bottle. I almost knocked it over. That would be sad. Look what happened with my original Dave Scorpion. Knocked off the counter at the hotel. Oh man. Yeah, do yourself a favor. If you can find this, I don't know that it's even available anymore. Currie Organics hot sauce. That's a hot sauce for a chili head. That's a cheers moment. Wow, what a lovely gift. So, signing off. I'm wondering if I'm going to do another challenge tonight besides this review. I don't know. Might get brave later. Might have to do 2 times hot ramen with a little extra help from its friends. Maybe I'll do an insanity ramen. That could prove painful. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope your Christmas was as wonderful as mine with your family. Spent a lot of quality time with my family, which was beautiful today. And here's to a new year ahead. Lots more pods, lots more pain, and hopefully a challenge or two. Maybe somebody out there is going to sit in and have a challenge with me where I can get another chair behind me and invite a guest again. This sauce is ridiculously hot, and I love it. Wonderful surprise. I didn't expect it to be much at all. I thought it was going to taste like Frank's. Boy, was I wrong. Cheers.